Hello, this is Christian Landau here, and as you could tell, I'm using my phone rather than the PC. It's because I have loads to talk about. We talk about traitors. We have Mars Singer, which is coming in January. Jet Set is what Western TV Tibbet's gonna be uploading. Obviously, he's gonna upload them slowly. He'll probably put them on near August or September time, but because he's a busy guy and he needs his rest, so I respect him. So yes, hear what we know. For the traitors, we have the celebrity traitors on September. Doesn't really say what date. And it has been confirmed that both Traitors UK and the US version will both be on January. So those two episodes will air together. So we have Traitors UK and US. So this will be like back to back with UK and US. And also, Ireland will be starting their traitor season, and so will Canada. Yes, I can't wait for the first season of Canada. I've already watched two seasons of um, Traitors Canada on Dailymotion. I mean, it can be a pain at times because of the ads, but if you're patient like me, you can watch the first and second. Hopefully this guy will upload all the traitors on his Daymotion Series 3. Hopefully I can avoid all the spoilers, because spoilers are everywhere. They're everywhere. So, yeah, so let's see what today's television has been. Well, summer TV isn't always that great. We had some repeats from The Chase, yes, and Pointless. And television hasn't been great recently, but it seems that television has only been great when it's near Traitors time and Mars Singer time and Strictly time as well. Yeah, I can't wait for Strictly, Traitors, Mars Singer, no Mars Singer US at that time, but there is Mars Singer Germany, so hopefully I catch up with all Germany. They always put them on YouTube, just performances, not the episodes. So yes, and Jet Set will continue, as I said, and yeah, I can't wait for Western TV to upload all the series of Series 3, and I have to say that what I heard that there are we might have some even bigger winners than Lisa Gunn and Jez Chester's. Both won 4 weeks each. And so far two episodes have been uploaded, and it seems that Dennis Powell won 2 weeks in a row. He beat Mark Drummond, who it was supposed to be now, but unfortunately he had to go back to work at that time full-time study. Be a shame because he was actually a very good quizzer as well. Like, yes, he didn't do well in the final round, but he is a very clever guy, and I still think Lisa Gunn's the best. But to me, the best quizzes in that season, obviously, Jan Flanagan and Lisa Gunn, and another mention, I think was probably one of the biggest robberies of all the contestants, not even champion, Nikki. I mean, Nikki surely she'd be a two-time finalist, beaten by Lisa Gunn, and lost to a bunch of dummies. I know. I mean, let me talk about Jet Set gameplay. In the first round, in my opinion, the first round is way harder than the first two rounds. Yeah, a bit like Winning Lines, but Winning Lines, you have more to think. Like, you can sit in or sit out. It have a nice steady start, and then bit tricky start because you have 5 seconds to answer, and then you have to face the Wonder Wall, which is the big finish. But with Jet Set, you have round one, which is a tricky round, so you have the strong big start. It's just that in the red round, it can sometimes caught you off guard. Like sometimes the buzzer can catch you out. Like you only have 5 seconds to answer before the buzzer goes, and it's about tactics as well. But sometimes it's a bit unfair sometimes, because sometimes the player who does well can sometimes get caught out by the end of the buzzer sound. Like, it sometimes caught people off guard sometimes. And what also another thing, when people passing, I gotta say that I don't understand why people would pass to someone who's already in the red, which I don't understand. Because it's tactics, but would you rather pass to someone who's not in the red, like, so it catch them out, rather than doing it when someone's in the red? Because it sometimes works, but rarely, but most of the time backfired. And they have a minute to answer all these questions. So yeah, I still think Jet Set first round is way tougher than the first two rounds, because in the semi-final round it's a bit more bit relaxing, because the semi-final round in the head-to-head is a bit easy, but it's the same rules, either you pass or play. But personally, if you're the person that gets control of the board, they sometimes end up winning, but sometimes backfires. Like sometimes they pass incorrectly, and that sometimes bye-bye, see you later. And yeah, and the last round, depending how clever the champions are, depending on the questions, sometimes it's very easy to beat the champions, but sometimes it can be very hard. That's why they had because in the final round they had the balls at the end, the lotto balls, and and they put blindfold and headphones on so they don't see the machines rolling, and so they don't hear the numbers be called out, because they played a high-low game. Like, if you get it right, you get to pick your own category. If you get it wrong, then your opponent will get to pick the category for you. And it really depends on the categories, really, because sometimes the categories can sometimes spell someone's fate. Like, if your favourite category is not there, might be a problem for you. So, yeah, so I say that for winning lines, first round's a bit easy, second slightly harder, the final round the toughest round, depending how pressure to answer all these questions. Jet Set, it's the reverse. The first round is really, really hard, something the buzzer can catch people out. The second round is a little bit easier, and the final round is a bit medium, depending, because of the lot of balls and the categories, and depending on how much time before they end, because the Jet Set is live. Like, the first 2 rounds are pre-recorded because they had to cause a satellite to get to talk to the champions, and sometimes it takes a while. And for the final round, the lot of balls and the final rounds are live. So sometimes that player can sometimes get rushed and they're forced to give an answer, often a wrong answer. And that's very often the champion end up winning, usually, where the studio contestant takes a long time and they get rushed by the host, and then they give an answer and they lose to the champion. That sometimes happens a lot. I mean a lot, because I remember that woman. I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's a spoiler-free zone. But I remember that woman kept winning. When I watched it as a kid, I was like, is she ever gonna lose? And that guy, is he ever gonna lose? Like, sometimes it can take ages for the champion to get off. I mean, that's what I remember the Jet Set. I don't really remember the champions losing like 1 week. In my time with Jet Set, I always see the champion winning a lot, and very rarely the studio winner. So it's really, really, really interesting that the studio contestant can sometimes don't do well as the current champion, or sometimes the reverse, depending on which side is way easier. You think it's less pressure on that side than the studio, but it's sometimes you rather be faced with the pressure, because sometimes you don't feel the pressure back there, sometimes you don't really bother give the right answer. Sometimes. Really, really depends. Anyway, can't wait for Jet Set Season 3. He'll upload it all. Some of them already been uploaded, like episode 1, 2, 3 is partly uploaded. 4 is just the guy I talk about is David, and episode 6, I believe that's the secret episode, is that guy talking about his travel lodge, or discuss how he became the first person to get past 4 weeks, I think, maybe. But but we'll see if he got why there's 19 episodes. I believe there's always 18. I think there's a bonus episode where probably another behind the scenes episode. I love a behind the scenes episode because I never get to see them. Right. So yeah, season 2, lots of winners. There's been 14 winners, I think. And for the best winners to me, Lisa Gunn and Jan Flanagan based on best quizzes, and the iconic champion, obviously Chris Simpson. Yeah, 1 week, but he deserved a second week. I think it's because of his reaction, how nervous he was in his first episode, and then the pressure got to him. Sometimes it really depends, but Chris Simpson is definitely the icon of season 2. Season 1 was Julian Nelson or Ian Holiday, depends. But I still think Ian Holiday was the runner-up of icon of season 1 behind Julian, because both of them, they faced each other, they lost to each other, and yes. Anyway, Jet Set over. Waiting for season 3, and the final episode is being uploaded. But we are gonna watch them in order. Yes, so we're gonna watch them in order. Wait for Western TV Tidbits to upload all the episodes, and hopefully this October, this will be the best year we ever have. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it very depends. Right, now we'll discuss about some new lotto shows I want to show you all for the upcoming future on Fridays. Yes, so I'll probably split that video in half. I'll probably upload it on the computer and split it both. But here's my other things I want to talk about for a long time. Yes, we are going to be talking about, it's a long time, but Masked Singer. Yes, I mean, every time I use this phone, I always talk about Masked Singer. Yes, so we'll be talking about Masked Singer. I hope it returns. It will return. So there's no information about series 7. But I do heard that Joel returning with, I'm not sure, with Davina McCall. Rita's not there anymore. With that Maya Gemma, Mo Gilligan and Jonathan Ross. Yeah. And we have Samantha Bart to be the guest panelist for the end of the episode. Alicia Charles Simpson appeared in first episode. Don't know why, but anywho, I'll be discussing about my top 5 best ever winners. And there's been 6 winners, but I could be talking about my top 5 best singers, performers, characters, and iconic winners. I gotta say that To me, for the top two, it's either be Piranha and Queen Bee, obviously, because them two are the best singers in their season. And yeah, a few iconic favourites as well. And like I say, number one, Queen Bee. Number two, Piranha. Number three, Robin. Number four, Rhino, maybe. And 10 and 5 puffer fish. Yeah, so I think my top two is Piranha and Queen Bee as the best winners. And a few iconic best singers like Robin, Badger, and Harlequin. I mean, we have some iconic winners. They're not winners. I mean, iconic singers that been entertaining our show. And I gotta say that I know she wasn't a finalist, but I think Airfryer has to be one of our best ever singers that season, season 5. I mean, we have loads of winners in that season. Strong singers like we have Cricket, Eiffel Tower, Maypole. I mean, I think season 5 was the strongest season to me. I mean, I think season 6 was good, but I think 5 is so far my favourite series so far. And if I rank all the series, I think 5 best one. 5 is one. I say season 1 was good. So season 1 is number 2. Season 2, 3. Season 4 is 4. And at the bottom is 3. I didn't really like season 3 very much. Maybe because of the robberies that happened. Yeah, too many. I mean, a lot of big singers got eliminated, like Heather Small, Tom Chaplin, and Will Young. I mean, so many strong singers goes out on the in the first three rounds. I know, shocking. And that stupid donuts kept robbing a lot of people, a lot of singers. Yeah, I mean those bad singers have somehow always get to the very end. I mean, we have loads of rubbish singers that gone too far, like Dragon, Donuts. There's another one that kept robbing a lot of people. Bigfoot and Bush. Yes, but I don't think Bush robbed anyone. To me, but Teeth did rob Teeth robbed Carol Decker and she robbed Macy Gray. Yes, to me, I think Macy Gray was the only one I felt was robbed. I don't think Bear was robbed. Example because he would have gotten fourth anyway. So I think regardless, in season 6, I think season 6. I think whatever happened, the final 3 would always be pufferfish, dressed crab and wolf. I think those three were always my top three from the start. Yes, and yes. So, which season was the competitive? To me, the competitive series was 5 and 2. 1, I think 1 was pretty good. I mean, we had that. I think we have loads of good singers like Queen Bee, Hedgehog, Fox, Unicorn, I think we have loads of great singers. An Octopus, yes. I think this. I don't think any of them were robbed to me. I think that. I think that Justin Hawkins will probably reach the same position where Duck went out. So I don't think Chameleon was a disappointment because I think he would have got through 2 rounds to me. So I think he would have got 6th and 7th anyway, regardless, because Queen Bee, Hedgehog, Fox, and the others, I think they've got a lot of strong singers. Monster became not. Monster didn't become great at the start, but became better towards the end of the performances. Unicorn though, I think it was a bit robbed because I think he deserves to be top three. Top three. I don't think he'll win it. I think he'll probably get third, but I think the song was good, but I think what got him eliminated was the style of his song choice, because I think the great song choice it would have gone through, but the style, I'm not sure he chose it, but I can understand why he got eliminated. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like good to save you. I mean, it was a bit. People were like kind of tuned off, despite his best performance. But I think loads of people were a bit tuned out after the performance. So I can't understand he got 6th, but at least he didn't get 7th. Like Morgan Harkett did in season 2. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna watch the end of Traitors Canada. Yes, I'm Canada. And I'm gonna do season 2 of Canada. So that's it for me. I'll see you in part 2 when I do another video. Probably about Mars Singer and Jet Set and Traitors, but probably won't talk much about Traitors, but we'll make some scheduling about the Traitors. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.